Karl Säre was born on July 2, 1903, in Tartu, Estonia, which was then a part of the Russian Empire. He joined the communist movement at a young age and became a member of the Union of Communist Youth of Estonia in 1917, aged 14. In 1921 he left Estonia for Soviet Russia and began his studies at a rabfak, which was an educational institution in the Soviet Union that prepared Soviet workers to enter institutions of higher education. And later he attended the Communist University of the National Minorities of the West. Säre became a member of the OGPU and later NKVD apparatus and was sent to work in the Soviet embassy in China. He also conducted underground activities in Estonia before it was annexed into the Soviet Union. He became a member of the Communist Party of Estonia in 1927 and also became the secretary of the underground party's youth branch. He was sent back to Moscow and continued his studies at the International Lenin School and later on was sent to conduct illegal activities in Britain, United States, Denmark and Sweden as a Comintern agent. In 1938, Säre returned to Estonia and lived there in secret. After the Soviet invasion and occupation of Estonia in June 1940, he was actively involved in the newly installed Stalinist puppet government. A few weeks after the annexation of Estonia into the USSR, Säre became a member of the Bureau of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Estonia on September 12, 1940, and was elected its first secretary. He was now formally the leader of the Estonian branch of the Communist Party of their USSR. In 1941, he became a candidate member of the Central Committee of the All-Union Communist Party, and a deputy of the Supreme Soviet. In the months after the German invasion of the Soviet Union, from July to August 1941, he was chairman of the Defense Committee of the Estonian SSR. He played a large part in organizing armed resistance to the Nazi forces in the country. He was quickly arrested by the Germans, and after extensive interrogation he gave information on his fellow underground communist officials and resistance fighters. After the Soviet military intelligence network led by Richard Sorge was exposed in Japan in 1942, German intelligence sent a special plane to Tallinn and took Säre from Tallinn's central prison to Berlin. From there he was sent to the Sachsenhausen concentration camp. Karl Säre was last seen in the public in Denmark in March 1943, where he had been accused of murdering a communist named Paul Eltiman. Further information of Säre is still a subject of historical investigation. According to the researchers of the Estonian Institute of Historical Memory, he was sent to Neuengamme concentration camp, where he died of heart failure, on March 14, 1945.